Hey everybody, welcome back to Shermon's Kitchen. Thank you guys for tuning in today, hanging out with me. Today, we're going to be making something that's sweet, good for that sweet tooth. We're going to be making donuts. Easy, quick, delicious donuts. That's what we're going to be making, like you used to do when you were younger, or some people don't even know about how to make these donuts. Easy ingredients. You're going to be surprised for those who don't know about it. We're going to use biscuits. That's right, we're going to use Grand Pillsbury biscuits. This is what I prefer to use. Don't use the flaky ones because that way it becomes flaky. You don't want a flaky donut. They have buttermilk. I'm using a Southern homemade style today. You're going to like this recipe. So it's a few ways you can make your donuts with the toppings. We're going to make them today with cinnamon and sugar, and then we're also going to make some powdered donuts. I got some other ideas in mind also, but I'll share that with you guys another day. I won't share it today. We're going to go ahead and get down to the simple, easy, good, fun recipe. Okay, so I already got my donuts out on a plate, or you can use a cutting board, whichever one you prefer. Check this trick out. Take a top. I'm going to use a top from one of my seasonings, and we're going to punch a hole inside of the donut. I already did one for you guys, and I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to make donut holes with that, okay? So you're going to go ahead and take it. You press hard. Put that weight on it. Press hard so that it can go through. And if it don't, you just retry it. Look at that. Simple, easy, donut hole, extra donut. And you just take it around, fluff it back up so that it can look presentable. And you got yourself a donut in the making. An easy, presentable, delicious donut in the making. All right, it doesn't take long. I got my grease already in the pan. One of my favorite wok dishes pans that I like to use. I got the grease in there, filled halfway up, already going. So when I know that my donuts are done on one side, it'll start floating. Flip it over, cook it on the other side, and then we'll go with the next step. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. Put that weight on it. With that top, get the kids in the kitchen, you and your friends in the kitchen, family in the kitchen, and make some good old donuts. Fun, easy, simple. All right. I love making these. Like I said, easy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop a couple in there so you can see how it's done. Make sure you cut it all the way out. And if you go ahead and do it like I just did it, you just go ahead and fluff it up. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Not hard. Okay. So I got a couple holes already ready. I'm gonna go ahead and roll those. And we're gonna drop them in the grease. Make sure your grease is hot before you put it in, because if you put it in and it's not hot, it's not gonna work out for you. You're gonna have some soggy, greasy donuts. You don't want that. Okay, one way I can tell how my grease is hot, I'll take some water, stand back, see that sizzle? You wanna see that sizzle and pop. Okay? You don't want it too high. All right, let's go ahead and drop a couple of them in. Drop them in and let them float. Round them off. See how it's popping? You want to make sure it's on low. Make sure that grease is hot though. Medium low. Drop them in. There we go. There we go. Let's get a couple of the donut holes in also, so I can show you. Drop them in as well on the side. So you want to take the excess that you're going to cut from the donut and do that as well. All right. Fluff it up. You don't want to overcrowd your pan. Okay, you don't want to overcrowd it. You want it to be where you're able to let it cook. Okay, so once it's done on the one side, I'll come back and show you. Okay guys, so one side took about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, you'll know when it starts getting brown like that. And I like to take a wooden long tooth, like for your Chinese sticks. I like to take one of those, or a long fork, and flip it so the grease won't pop on you. And you just take it and you flip it over. Look at that. Flip them all over and wait for the other side to cook. Flip them donut holes over and good to go. And I'm gonna come back to show you the finishing touch. We're gonna finish the rest off. Okay, so the donuts took about 10 minutes to cook. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and make sure you drain that excess grease out. You can also put it on a high rising rack and let it drip that way, or put some paper towel down and put them inside of there. Okay, so you want to make sure they're both done on both sides. Now the donut holes sometimes take a little longer because they roll around, and you want them to make sure they're already cooked. All right, I'll come back and we'll go from there. Okay, so now that the donuts have gotten golden brown, told y'all it took about 10 minutes. You don't want them to get too hard, but you do want to get them floating in a color like this. Easy, simple, 1, 2, 3. Now today, I have many different ideas that comes in my mind when I'm decorating or doing donuts or any type of food. I'm only going to give you a couple of my ideas today, or some ways that you can make your donut today. Okay, so we're going to use that brown cinnamon and sugar. Cinnamon and sugar. Let's go ahead and get that topped off. So you just want to take it, make sure you get all around the donut. Get in that kitchen like I said, with them kids, grandkids, friends, family, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or just yourself. Look at that. See how easy that is? Just take it, put it over there. Excess off, no measurements. Do how much you want, okay? And you just take it, put it to the side. So we're gonna do a couple cinnamon donuts. And then we're gonna do some powdered donuts today. I'm just getting it all over. Excess off. Oh my God, that cinnamon smells delish. Yes, it does. Okay? Make sure you get it all over. Now let's go ahead and put a couple in the powder sugar. Yes. Go ahead and get that on as well. There you go. You can add nuts, caramel, whatever you prefer. Delish. Look at that, y'all. You got a powdered donut. We're gonna put that separate. Okay, I want to show you guys one of the ones I like to make for myself. Anybody who knows me, my family, friends, they know I'm a coffee drinker. I love coffee. I'm gonna take a little brown cinnamon and sugar, and then I'm gonna top mine with a little bit of coffee. How about that? Just a little bit, not a lot. Coffee and donuts. Coffee and donuts. This one right here, y'all, I'm gonna put to the side for me. Okay, let me show y'all a couple more. Now let's do a couple of the donut holes. You wanna just take those and make sure you roll those around as well. Look at that. You can even put them on a stick, eat it that way. Get creative, fun, enjoyable, and delicious. Really is, y'all. Look at that. Put a couple donut holes in there. Let's do a powder one. Hold the donut. Put that in there as well. All right, let's do one more. Go ahead and get the sugar all on there. Amazing. You can drink a cup of coffee with it. Cup of cold glass of milk. Okay, y'all. So it took about 4 to 5 minutes on each side for those donuts. Don't forget, drain them off. Let them sit on paper towel or a high rising rack. Let the little bit of grease drip and it's good to go. Get creative. Like I showed you, I made mine with cinnamon, add a little bit of coffee at the top. Grind up already, a little bit of coffee at the top. And then I'm also going to taste one of the powdered sugar donuts. Okay, this is the finishing result. Take it, sit it out for the friends, the family, for them to enjoy. They'll love it. Quick, easy, simple, reasonable recipe. My favorite part of the day. One of them. Time to taste. Got my cup of coffee going. Got me a donut. Smile on my face. Let's do it. See how it tastes. The moment of truth. Medium soft. The sweetness with that biscuit flavor, but it tastes like a donut. Awesome. Sip of coffee or milk with it. Now, let's go ahead and taste the powdered sugar one. The donut hole that I made. Don't let all that extra batter, extra biscuit go to waste. Make a donut hole. Delicious. If you have a sweet tooth, it will crave it. Most definitely, trust me. Very good, very tasteful, moist. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me today to make easy donuts. Easy, simple recipe, 1, 2, 3 donuts you can make at your home. Your comfortable home, relaxing, pop them in the skillet, flip them over, get creative, it's good to go. I want to thank everybody for supporting us and supporting me with this channel, Shermon's Kitchen. Y'all don't have to take time out, but y'all do. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, share it. Follow me on Instagram at Shermon's Kitchen, Facebook at Shermone Snyder. I thank you guys. That's all. Be blessed. Thank you.